Hello, my name is Chris Thatcher, and I'll be showing you a little of what I did this summer. I'll be showing you the movement of a character in a 3D world from a first-person perspective using only the Kinect. I've experimented with a few different control schemes for turning and moving around the world, and I'll show you what my favorites were. So first, let me go ahead and calibrate. I'm still using OpenAI, so I do need to calibrate. Alright, now that I'm calibrated, if I stay still for a few seconds, you'll see these little orange spheres pop up on my feet. Now if I move my feet just a little bit, you'll see the spheres move to where my feet are after about another 1.5 seconds. These are the origins for my feet. It's basically their home base. When my feet are near these, my character will not move. But when I step away from them, you can see these other little colored circles pop up, and my character starts moving. These other spheres are the temporary home base. When my feet are near those, they will continue moving in the same direction until I step away from them, just like with the home base. With this setup, the user can take either a half step or a full step if that's more comfortable for them. And the reason I have these spheres is, first, to make it comfortable for the player, to give them some leeway because they will want to adjust how they're standing. And second, the Kinect is passing data that is fairly glitchy, so I wanted to make sure you couldn't just pop in and out of movement because of the glitchiness. Also, when I step forward, I can then step to the right, and my character will start moving in a diagonal. So that is how the movement works, and currently to decalibrate, if you want to change your position in the room, you just do a little hop, and then you can relocate and set the spheres up again. So now I would like to talk about the turning controls. Unfortunately, these controls are not as intuitive or immersive as the movement controls, but work well enough and were the best of the 5 control schemes that I tried for the summer. To turn the player, just extend your right arm out from your body. When it passes a certain threshold, your right hand will move a pointer around. From there, this method works just like mouse control, but your hand moves the pointer instead of a mouse. Since this method is good for more precise movement, I didn't want to jack the sensitivity up to make it easy to turn 180 degrees, so instead I introduced gesture turning. If you wave your hand to the right, your player will turn right, and if you wave left, your player will turn left. Immediately after the program recognizes a gesture, it stops recognition of gestures until the turn is completed, so there's no problem with accidental double gesturing. Currently this gesture allows you to turn 180 degrees, but is configurable through a file if you wanted to change it. Another aspect of my project was to show that using the Kinect, you can manipulate in-world objects. For this demo, the manipulation is shown by moving a point cloud around with points representing positional data of the cave. To move the point cloud, just extend your left arm forward. Again, once it passes a certain threshold, the left hand will control the mouse on screen. To get the mouse working smoothly for this and for turning, I had to apply a few smoothing techniques to them, including an ignore radius, quadratic speed movement, and a least squares regression line. You're also able to jump. To jump, just raise your right or left knee, as you just saw, and your character will leap into the air. And that's all I have for you guys, so I hope this video either helped you or at least inspired some creativity. Thank you for watching.